Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you want to see how I got this super easy, no makeup look, then please stay tuned. Okay, so first you want to start off with some groomed brows. So if Rhoda got you stuck in the house, sis, you need to be on YouTube trying to figure out how to do things for yourself, aka do your own brows, okay? I personally pluck mine, but you can do whatever is easiest for you. They also have the razor that you can use, which I do like as well, but I just feel like plucking your eyebrows just gets them from the root and just makes it last longer. So I'm gonna just take my fancy eyebrow pencil and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of shape my brows. And since we're going for a no makeup look, they don't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure it looks a little bit like some. And I'm just doing this real lightly, just like in some places, just adding a little hair. Okay, so after you do that, we're gonna just kind of comb our brows a little bit with our spoolie. So now that I have my brows in place, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyes. Take my Fenty Beauty concealer. You want to take a concealer that is very close to your skin tone. You don't want anything too bright and you don't want anything too dark. You want it to ideally be the closest to your skin tone because you don't want it to look like you have any makeup on, right? I just put a little concealer on the back of my hand and I'm gonna just get real close to my under eye and I'm gonna just tap in this concealer here. And then I'm just gonna go over my eyelid. There's nothing on my finger at this point, but I'm just gonna go over it. If you have any problem areas and you wanna go ahead and address those, this is gonna be the time for you to go ahead and spot correct. I would definitely recommend doing the same thing, putting concealer on the back of your hand and then just tapping it on the place and then just blending it out with your finger. Your finger is gonna be the best tool for this look because it's going to help warm the product and not focus it super heavily in one place so it looks like you have makeup in like one area versus the entire face. Okay, so now that you have your concealer on and you've concealed all your problem areas, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set that in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna just tap that underneath my eyes. If you have dark eyelids and you put concealer on top, you wanna also go ahead and set that into place. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of blend this into our skin a little bit by just pressing underneath where that powder stops. Of course, if you put concealer anywhere else in your face, you wanna go ahead and set that with your powder as well. But now we're gonna move on to our contour. We're just gonna be using our Fenty matchstick for today's look because we don't want it to look like we have too much makeup on, and being that this is a cream contour, it's gonna just look a little bit more natural than actually putting a powder on our face. So with contouring, you don't want to get carried away, and so I'm going to teach you guys a trick for how to make this look really, really natural and not looking like you have like mud on your face. So first, I'm going to take my matchstick or any cream contour that you have, and I'm going to just warm it on the back of my hand like this. And I'm going to take my middle finger here, and I'm going to go ahead and actually use this to contour my face. Now, to contour your face, the trick is to do a like fishy face like this, and find the hollows of your cheeks. So I kind of already know where the hollows in my cheeks are, but if you need help finding yours, do the fishy face and just feel for the hollows in your cheeks. So that looks really, really natural, just a soft contour, soft shadow. And then you can also go ahead and contour your forehead if you would like. I'm gonna do that. If you would like to do your chin, you can go ahead and do that on there as well. And just to make sure everything is nicely blended, you can go ahead and use your beauty blender and then just pat everything into place. My beauty blender is actually dry right now because I wasn't really using any cream products that I need to blend with it. So you can wet yours. Typically I wet mine, but right now you can just leave it dry. So now that you have all of that stuff done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just jump to my eyes really quickly. So since we want this to be a kind of natural, no makeup looking type of look, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a little bit of that contour that we have on the back of our hands, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just pat this on the crease area of our eye. Now you might be wondering why we're using our contour, but this is just gonna give just a little bit of color and not anything too dramatic, and it's just gonna kind of give just a nice little depth to the look so that it doesn't look like super flat. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually be using a liquid highlight for this look. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my Black Radiance Gold Dust Liquid Highlighter, and I'm gonna just pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender, I'm gonna just dab a little bit, dab some off, and then I'm gonna go on the high parts of my cheeks, and I'm gonna add my highlight. In addition to doing the high parts of my cheeks, I'm gonna go a little bit on my forehead, right above my brow. This just kind of gives just a nice dewy, warm, moisturized look. If you have oily skin, I would definitely skip this step. So I'm going to take a little bit on my chin here. Pretty much any part where if you were in the sun and the sun would hit is where you're gonna put that liquid highlight. Okay, so now that we highlighted just a little bit, we're gonna take our MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and we're gonna set our face. Of course, if you don't have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, you can use any face powder that you have. And this is the face powder that's gonna be your actual skin tone. You don't want anything too bright, you don't want anything too dark, something that is your skin tone. We wanna go natural. And I am going over all those places that I put that concealer and even that highlight. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a blush that is pretty muted or something that's super natural looking. So low-key dull, but just not too bright. And I'm gonna be taking my Wet n Wild Mellow Wine, and I'm gonna just pop that on my cheeks very lightly because you don't want it to look like you got makeup on, right? You're trying to be natural, so don't get crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just use that brush that I used to set my face and actually even go over it a little bit more so that it just tones it down and it's just like a slight hint of pink. Now, if you really, really want to keep this super natural, you can call this it as far as highlighting and, you know, just kind of move on to your final steps. However, if you're like me, you really love to glow. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my MAC Gold Deposit because this is very similar to the liquid highlight, and I'm gonna just pop this on top. If you want to liven up your eyes just a little bit more, you can take your highlight and then just pop this in your inner corner. Next, you're going to go ahead and set your brows, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Brow Drama. And to set my face, I'm going to go ahead and use my L'Oreal Shake and Glow Louis Mist. And I'm gonna just like go ham with this because this is gonna be the part that makes this look like skin. And fan that in. And I like a setting spray that has a dewy finish to it for a natural look because it looks more like skin. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara to my eyes. I'm gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara. Okay, so I put a little bit of mascara on. I did one coat to try to keep it, you know, with the natural look, the natural feel, but feel free to go ahead and put as many coats as you would like. Normally, I would do like maybe 3 coats, but I'm pretty pleased with how this looks. Again, we're going for a more natural look anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips using my Cork lip liner. Normally, if I want a really natural looking lip, I would go with my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Bomb, but I actually received the Diamond Milk one in my BoxyCharm box, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that today. You just want something that looks pretty natural or something that has really not too much color to it. That actually has a lot of like silver glitter in it, so I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna actually put on a Fenty Glow. Alrighty guys, and here is the finished look. I think this look came out to be really, really cute. It still really looks like there's some effort that was put forth, but then it also looks like you kind of just woke up like this. So it's like, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I feel like this looks super natural. Like I feel like, I don't know. I don't think I look like I have makeup on, but what do y'all think? The trick for me to actually making sure that my makeup still looks very like natural or looks like no makeup at all is my freckles. So as you guys saw, I have freckles, and if I can still see my freckles within my makeup look, to me, that's a good day. That means that my makeup looks natural. It still looks like my skin, because that's what my skin looks like. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, if you feel like this video is helpful to you and you feel like you can now do this no makeup look, then please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you guys are not. I've been telling y'all about this 150 subscriber giveaway that I was gonna do for you guys, and we are so freaking close. We're so close. So please keep sharing these videos. Please keep tagging your friends, and make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see next. I actually did this upon request for Auntie Vicky, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys at home found this video to be helpful, or at least, you know, cute enough for you to try out. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.